It's AumSum time!
What if we became half human and half spider?
Ew, I hate spiders.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we became half human and half spider, people with arachnophobia, as in an intense fear of spiders, may run far away from us. Secondly, spiders can climb walls. If we became half human and half spider, even our spider half might start climbing walls. Thirdly, if we became half human and half spider, in the middle of the night, we might start finding ourselves stuck in a spider web. Lastly, spiders have many legs. If we became half human and half spider, we may now easily win marathons. What if we became half human and half snake?
No need. AumSum can hiss better than a snake.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we became half human and half snake, we might walk sometimes while sometimes we might slither. Secondly, if we became half human and half snake, our snake half may keep on coiling against a tree. Thirdly, if we became half human and half snake, in the middle of the night, we might start finding ourselves deep underground inside a hole. Lastly, if we became half human and half snake, rats may no longer come near us. What if we became half human and half shark?
So what? A shark doesn't scare AumSum.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we became half human and half shark, once we enter a swimming pool, everyone else may move out. Secondly, sharks have huge teeth. If we became half human and half shark, then we may need to visit a dentist regularly. Thirdly, if we became half human and half shark, in the middle of the night, we might start finding ourselves deep inside oceans. Lastly, if we became half human and half shark, our pet fishes may start running away from us. What if we became half human and half lion?
No problem. AumSum is not afraid of a lion.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we became half human and half lion, thieves may jump to a different planet as soon as they see our other half. Secondly, if we became half human and half lion, for no apparent reason, our lion half may start growling. Thirdly, lions have huge beards. If we became half human and half lion, then we may need to visit a barber regularly. Lastly, if we became half human and half lion, in the middle of the night, we might start finding ourselves deep inside a forest. What if we became half human and half cat?
No problem. AumSum loves cats.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we became half human and half cat, our cat half may keep on rubbing against people's legs. Secondly, if we became half human and half cat, no apparent reason, our cat half may start doing meow meow. Thirdly, if we became half human and half cat, birds may no longer come near us. Lastly, if we became half human and half cat, both our halves may have completely different styles of eating. What if we became half our size?
Cool. Then AumSum will look like this.
Oh, AumSum. If we became half our size, overweight people may suddenly get fit. Bodybuilders will not be happy about this. Basketball players will definitely not like this change. The tallest man in the world may shift to a different planet. The shortest man in the world may actually start laughing at us. Our pet dogs may not listen to us anymore. Our kids may not listen to us anymore. People who just finished their shopping would be one sad lot. People who like bullying others may not be able to do so anymore. Catching villains will be a very easy task for superheroes now. What if we lived on half Earth and half Sun?
Cool. Then AumSum will look like this.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, Sun is too hot to live on. Only aliens might be able to live there. Secondly, if we lived on half Earth and half Sun, people living on Sun side may have to pay no electricity bill. Thirdly, if we lived on half Earth and half Sun, there's no night on the Sun. People living on Earth will not have a problem with that. Fourthly, if we lived on half Earth and half Sun, other planets may get burned due to Sun's solar flares. Earth may have to deal with them. Fifthly, all planets revolve around the Sun. Earth may feel that they are actually revolving around Earth. Lastly, if we lived on half Earth and half Sun, Earth may find Sun to be too hot. It may break itself off from the Sun. What if we lived on half Earth and half Moon?
Cool. Then AumSum will look like this.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, Moon is said to have a lot of craters. People living on Moon's side may keep on falling inside them. Secondly, Moon is much smaller than Earth. People living on Moon's side may have to live in extremely cramped apartments. Thirdly, Moon is said to have almost no water. People living on Moon's side may stop taking baths altogether. Fourthly, we weigh less on the Moon, as Moon has a weaker gravitational field. People who want to lose weight may start jumping to the Moon's side. Fifthly, Moon looks magnificent in the night sky. Selfie lovers may start jumping to the Moon side. Lastly, there's almost no oxygen on the Moon. People living on Moon's side may keep on jumping to the other side to take a breather. What if the Moon broke in half?
No problem. AumSum will fix the Moon.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if Moon broke in half, one half of the Moon might land on planet Earth. Even Earth might break into half. Secondly, if Moon broke in half, even aliens might notice this. They might try to capture one half of the Moon. Thirdly, waves in our oceans are influenced by the Moon. If Moon broke in half, even waves might break in half. Fourthly, if Moon broke in half, other moons might get extremely worried. They might start going for regular health checkups. Fifthly, if Moon broke in half, astronauts who are just about to land on the Moon might make a run for it. Lastly, if Moon broke in half, small moon pieces might start falling on Earth. Some people might start collecting them as if they are collecting gold. What if we converted into a chair?
Cool. AumSum loves fancy chairs.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, some chairs have wheels attached to them. If we convert it into a chair, even we may have wheels attached to us. Secondly, if we convert it into a chair, people may start actually sitting on us. Thirdly, some chairs work on remote control. If we convert it into a chair, even we may start working on a remote control. Fourthly, executive chairs are extremely expensive. If we convert it into a chair, even we may be attached to price and kept for sale. Lastly, chairs come in a variety of shapes and sizes. If we convert it into a chair, our entire family may convert into chairs of different shapes and sizes. What if we convert into an anaconda?
AumSum is not afraid of anyone.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, anacondas are ferocious looking. If we convert into an anaconda, we might be the only one left in the office. Secondly, anacondas are huge in size. If we convert into an anaconda, there will not be enough room for anyone else in the car. Thirdly, if we convert into an anaconda, we may soon get captured and kept in a zoo. Fourthly, anacondas love to coil on trees. If we convert into an anaconda, we may start doing the same. Lastly, anacondas are much bigger than all other snakes. If we convert into an anaconda, all other snakes might shift to a different planet. What if we converted into a pen?
Cool. AumSum just loves fancy pens.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, pens are used for writing. If we convert it into a pen, even we may be used for writing. Secondly, if we convert it into a pen, some people may keep on spilling ink wherever they go. Thirdly, pens are available in a variety of shapes. If we convert it into a pen, our entire family may convert into pens of different shapes. Fourthly, executive pens are extremely expensive. If we convert it into a pen, even we may be attached to price and kept for sale. Lastly, some people have a vast collection of pens. If we convert it into a pen, we may end up being a part of their collection. What if we converted into a toy?
Awesome. AumSum loves toys.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, some toys work on remote control. If we convert it into a toy, even we may be controlled by a remote control. Secondly, kids love toys. If we convert it into a toy, they may never leave us alone. Thirdly, some toys come attached with a lot of lights. If we convert it into a toy, even we may be attached with a lot of lights. Fourthly, some toys break easily. If we convert it into a toy, even we may break easily. Lastly, some toys are extremely expensive. If we convert it into a toy, thieves may grab us and take off. What if we converted into a basketball?
No big deal. AumSum can jump higher than a basketball.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, basketball bounces a lot. If we convert it into a basketball, even we may start bouncing a lot. Secondly, if we convert it into a basketball, people may actually start throwing us in a basketball net. Thirdly, basketballs come in a variety of colors. If we convert it into a basketball, our entire family may convert into basketballs of different colors. Fourthly, basketballs can suddenly deflate after getting punctured. If we convert it into a basketball, even we may suddenly deflate after getting punctured. Lastly, lots of used basketballs are discarded during basketball games. If we convert it into a basketball, the same fate may await us. What if we convert into a house?
Who cares? I just bought this new house.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, some houses are super expensive. If we convert into a super expensive house, thieves may start chasing us. Secondly, a king's house is known as a palace. If we convert into a palace, we may suddenly become very famous. Thirdly, some old houses are believed to be haunted. If we convert into a haunted house, ghosts may now start roaming around us. Lastly, some houses are skyscrapers. If we convert into a skyscraper house, then we may start feeling very, very lonely out there. What if we convert into a door?
Ha ha ha! You are kidding me, right?
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, some old wooden doors break very easily. If we convert into an old wooden door, then even we may break easily. Secondly, if we convert into a door, people may keep on ringing our doorbell. Thirdly, some doors make a lot of creaking sound. If we convert into a creaky door, our family will not be able to bear us for long. Lastly, some doors open automatically using sensors. If we convert into a sensor-operated door, then even we may start opening automatically. What if we convert into a dustbin?
Ha ha ha! That would be so funny!
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we convert into a dustbin, people may start throwing garbage inside of us. Secondly, rats love dustbins. If we convert into a dustbin, rats will never leave us alone. Thirdly, dustbins usually smell a lot. If we convert into a dustbin, even we may start smelling a lot. Lastly, some people love to remain messy. If we convert into a dustbin, they may now change their habits. What if we converted into a bicycle?
Cool! AumSum loves riding a bicycle.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we converted into a bicycle, we may not be able to balance ourselves. We may keep on falling down. Secondly, if we converted into a bicycle, people may start taking us for a ride. Thirdly, some roads have a lot of potholes. If we convert it into a bicycle, we may have to undergo a very bumpy ride. Lastly, if we converted into a bicycle, now nobody will be able to stop us from winning a marathon. What if we convert into shoes?
No need. AumSum has so many shoes.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we convert into shoes, people may actually start wearing us. Secondly, people keep on replacing their shoes. If we convert into shoes, even we may get replaced very, very soon. Thirdly, shoes get dirty very soon. If we convert into shoes, people who love cleanliness will not be happy about this. Lastly, some people love to collect shoes. If we convert into shoes, they may throw away all of them. What if we convert into an air conditioner?
Awesome! AumSum loves cold air.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we convert into an air conditioner, people may stick us to a wall and start enjoying our cool air. Secondly, air conditioners are in hot demand during summers. If we convert into an air conditioner, we may start getting pulled from all sides. Thirdly, air conditioners are of no use in cold areas. If we convert into an air conditioner, we may get discarded very, very soon. Fourthly, air conditioners often suffer from water leakages. If we convert into an air conditioner, even we may start suffering from water leakages. Lastly, if we convert into an air conditioner, our electricity bill may skyrocket. What if we convert into a statue?
Awesome! AumSum loves being a statue.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, statues do not move. If we convert into a statue, even we may not be able to move anymore. Secondly, some statues are huge in size. If we convert into a statue, we may not fit inside our own house. Thirdly, some statues are extremely famous. If we convert into a famous statue, then tourists may never leave us alone. Lastly, if we convert into a statue, some wives may get very happy. Now their husbands will have no option but to listen to them all day long. What if we converted into a dragon?
Dragons don't exist.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we converted into a dragon, then even we may start breathing fire. Secondly, if we converted into a dragon, we may suddenly start flying. Thirdly, if we converted into a dragon, even wild animals may start taking our pics. Lastly, if we converted into a dragon, some people may start taking selfies with us. What if we convert into a laptop?
Great! AumSum works very, very hard.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we convert into a laptop, workaholics will be super happy about this. Secondly, laptops are not water resistant. If we convert into a laptop, water spillage may cause us to malfunction. Thirdly, laptops can get hacked. If we convert into a laptop, even we might get hacked. We might start behaving strangely after that. Fourthly, laptop batteries last only for a few hours. If we convert into a laptop, our battery may run out soon. Lastly, laptops are expensive. If we convert into a laptop, thieves may grab us and take off. What if our car had artificial intelligence?
Haha, that's funny.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if our car had artificial intelligence, our car may follow us wherever we go. Secondly, if our car had artificial intelligence, our car may easily adjust itself as per the weather conditions. Thirdly, if our car had artificial intelligence, we may never need to drive our own car anymore. Fourthly, if our car had artificial intelligence, our car may go to the gas station by itself. What if we could make it rain anytime?
Wow, that would be super cool.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we could make it rain anytime, some people may accidentally ruin their candlelight dinners. Secondly, if we could make it rain anytime, our family members may keep themselves ready for this kind of a situation. Thirdly, some people love to watch the sunset. If we could make it rain anytime, these people will not be happy about this. Lastly, if we could make it rain anytime, some people may now start taking bath anywhere and anytime. What if our legs had artificial intelligence?
No need. AumSum's legs are super fast.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if our legs had artificial intelligence, just like our hands, even our legs may start working. Secondly, if our legs had artificial intelligence, we may suddenly start winning marathons. Thirdly, if our legs had artificial intelligence, our legs may never relax. Lastly, if our legs had artificial intelligence, our legs may even start driving. What if we turned into rockets?
No big deal. AumSum's already a rocket.
Oh, AumSum. If we turned into rockets, We will start reaching the office super early. Airplane pilots may soon get a lot of competition. Our roofs may start getting dotted with a lot of holes. Some people may not be able to control the speed of their rockets. They may end up in outer space. Cars will be of no use anymore. We may start seeing heaps and heaps of dumped cars everywhere. Some people may not be able to balance themselves. Accidents might happen quite often. Instead of cars, people may start lining up at gas stations. Marathon runners will not be happy about this situation. Instead of going to nearby places for a picnic, families may start visiting different planets for the same. Some people may start dressing up as rockets. People who just bought a fancy new car will be sorely disappointed. Basketball champions will not be happy about this situation. Online ordering will now take place in a jiffy. Instead of launching satellites on huge rockets, humans may directly place the satellites in orbit. If our fuel runs out in between, then things may not end well for us. Even our pets may order custom rockets and join us. Our engines may not fire up during rainy season. It may get almost impossible to hide cookies from kids now. People who love to travel may come back after a long time. Rocket fuel is extremely expensive. We may not have much cash left. Traffic cops will definitely look for a new profession. Birds will not be happy about this situation. Superheroes will not be of much use anymore. Thieves will now be able to easily escape from cops. Even aliens may try to become like us. What if it rained fire?
No problem. AumSum is already ready.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if it rained fire, people may now start wearing fire suits while walking. Secondly, if it rained fire, we may need to buy new clothes every day. Thirdly, if it rained fire, people may start carrying a fire extinguisher with them. Lastly, if it rained fire, some people may now start living underwater. What if it rained rocks?
Don't worry. AumSum's shield is here.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if it rained rocks, living underground may be the only option left now. Secondly, if it rained rocks, people may now start wearing helmets while walking. Thirdly, if it rained rocks, we may need to keep on buying new cars. Lastly, if it rained rocks, some people may start living in houses made of huge rocks. What if we converted into a flower?
Cool. AumSum loves flowers.
Oh, AumSum. Firstly, if we convert it into a flower, honeybees may now start circling above our head. Secondly, if we convert it into a flower, strong winds may blow away all our petals. Thirdly, many flowers come along with thorns. If we convert it into a flower, thieves may have no choice but to run away from us. Lastly, many flowers convert into fruits. If we convert it into a flower, even we may convert into a fruit.